Hi guys, welcome to Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vic and welcome to live Olympic gold medal hockey ladies final. Oh, I got to do something with my camera because watch this. You can look right into the stadium through my throat. Crazy, crazy. I've got a little bit of a different lighting here because I'm sitting not in my normal spot. But I will do that in a second, don't you worry. Otherwise, I hope you're all doing well. What a Olympics day we had today. That was unexpected. Everything just shut down. I was trying to, nah, it's probably not going to work, yeah? Nah, it's not probably not going to work for me to change things around. That's just one of those, yeah, it does. It still works. Okay, crazy. All of a sudden, the whole feed went off, but I hope everybody's doing well. I'm just going to see if I can improve this. It's still crazy there on the, so, it's still funny. I got the stadium in my mouth. Shouldn't be the case. That's better. There you go. Like, crazy what can happen here. Close. I hope you're all doing well, man. I hope you're all doing well. I hope the feed is not stuttering or anything like that. Otherwise, it's going to be very easy. I'm just going to switch this off as well. I'll switch off as much as I can. Hope you're doing well, man. What a day at the Olympics again. What great sport we had. That new sport there, that ski mountaineering, what they call it. I watched that today. It's the first time I ever watched it. That was crazy, man. I need to be watching that a little bit more in the future. Let's get into this game quickly. There you go. That is Canada, of course, against the good old US of A. These teams, they've met each other so many times. But we got about 7 minutes before the game starts. So let's quickly go through the lineups, tell you who's playing for both teams. Before I do that, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification button. We're well on our way to 138,653. There you go. Email, if you want to get a hold of me, that's the email. Great stuff. Scoreboard will be out here afterwards. It'll look something like that if we get it to go. There you go. Canada, USA. I might make it a little bit bigger. Let's start with those lineups quickly before the main game starts. Look, I will go through teams left and right. So the two US goalies are Arian Franklin and Gwyneth Phillips. For the Canada, it is Renee Ann Desbiens and Emeranza Maschmeyer. Oh, Maschmeyer. Could that be one of Carsten's illegitimate kids? You don't know. Can't be like that. Then in line one, for the Americans, you have, I'm going to just go through the surnames. Keller, Edwards, Knight, Dunn, and Carpenter. For the Canadians, you have Lacroix, Fast, Fillier, Pauline, and Watts. That's your starting line. Those are your number one lines for both teams. Let's just quickly have a look at the coaches. It's John Robelewski for the US, and it's Troy Ryan for the Canadians. I'll get into the lineups more as the game goes on. All that, don't you worry about that. Like I said, I think I should make that scoreboard a little bit bigger because you guys do. I think we're going to have a lot of scoring, so we'll see. I think, there you go, we'll open it up big time. We'll put it out there in the corner. That's the best place to put it out there. Look, USA, for me, favorites in this one. They won 5-0 in the preliminary rounds. They kind of gave it to the Canadians. We will see. It looks like Franklin will start in goal for the US. Look, US definitely the team to beat here this year. They've been playing really well. Let me tell you what else. On the Olympics, I got rid of that page. Okay, all right. There's lots of things to get rid of here. Here we go. So we've had 7 women ice hockey Olympic tournaments. It all started in 1998 in Nagano. There the USA defeated Canada 3-1. Then it went to Salt Lake City and the US lost on home soil to Canada 3-2. 2006, the only time it wasn't the final Canada-USA, it was Canada against Sweden. Canada won that one 4-1. Then in 2010 in Vancouver, Canada won 2-0. In 2014 in Sochi, the Canadians defeated the US 3-2 in overtime. Then in 2018 in Pyongyang, USA defeated Canada 3-2 in a shootout. And good question. And then in Beijing, last time around, Canada defeated the USA 3-2. So it's always been tight games. I mean, the biggest defeat margin was 2 goals, so that's nothing in hockey. Canada's won it 5 times. The USA has won it 2 times. Favorites for this one are definitely the US girls. I'll try to update you on everything all the time. I hope it works. Guys, do give me a shout out if you're in the chat. I can put that to the bottom. I don't need that. Look, we know who the bronze medal winners are. Yes, my friends, it's my countrywoman that won the bronze medal. The Swiss, we're beating the Swedes there in overtime. That was fantastic. Congratulations to the Swiss girls. That is the second time we've got a medal in the women's Olympic hockey. Very proud of our girls there getting that medal. And now we've got the fantastic thing. Look, I think this could be the men's final as well. USA, Canada. But hey, you can't count out Finland and you can't count out Slovakia as well on the men's side. Here, USA, big favorites. But the Canadians will try their best to come up with something here. Let me get the chat up and running because I haven't done that yet. I got my drinks out there. Even the Mounties are there, but that's not if a real Mountie saw that suit, he'd flipping die. Playing in that beautiful new stadium there in Milano. Red and white. Dominant colors, obviously. USA, Canada, both got the same color scheme there. Should be. I hope it's sold out because these ladies deserve a sold out game. I'm just going to quickly try to get the chat up here. I'm not using my computer for the chat today because otherwise it might be a little bit of a delay on it. I do not want any delays on this game. There you go. I think the Canadians are going to come out and try to be physical, you know. But I see. Look, we've got 11 people voted already, and 50% of you, well, 55% of you believe it's going to be the Canadians. I guess we've got a few Canadians in the chat in that case. Proteas really cruising Vic in the World Cup. Good for the Proteas. I don't give a shit about the Proteas. I don't give a shit if they win, if they lose. I give a shit about this ice hockey right now. That's what I do. Ronnie says, go USA. There you go. Look, I rather watch 100 ice hockey games than one cricket match. I'll be honest with you. I mean, ice hockey is one of the greatest sports, I think, in the world. Fast, exciting, physical. And I must say, they've done a great job here in Italy with the whole ice hockey. Good crowds, always packed stadiums. Look, Italy's done a fantastic job on these Olympics. Unbelievable. So they're going to come out there. Let's see, do they have national anthems before or after? The USA will play in their traditional blue strip. And the Canadians must probably play in their traditional red strip or what? They're coming out all in white, the Canadians, with a red maple leaf out in front. Oh, this is a big one. I can tell you, there's no love lost in this one. Eh? Will we see the ladies even have a fight here today? There's going to be a little bit of fisticuffs. I do not know. But Ronnie says, go USA. I don't care who wins this one. I just want a fantastic game of hockey. The refs are from the USA, Canada, and the Czech Republic and Finland. So your 2 refs are from USA and Canada. Your linesmen or your linespersons, or what they're called these days, is from Czech Republic and Finland. So we got the best of the best reffing this game. Good atmosphere there. I would say there's more Americans in the stadium than there are Canadians. But we'll see. Let me just put that together. God, I still got to get the clock up and running. There you go. Is that ready? Look. So Arian Franklin is in goal for the US as expected. You can see there's a lot of American fans in there. Head coach Troy Ryan. Well, if you're the Canadian head coach, you lose the game, you get fired because the Canadians expect you to bring the gold medal home in hockey. On the men's side, hey, Sidney Crosby, let's hope he's fit for the final. Would be a pity if the kid couldn't play for the final. That would be an amazing loss. But here we go. It's this Thespians for Canada And Renee Desbiens for Canada. For Canada. Yeah, there you go. This is just not a hockey match, man. This is when two tribes go to war. This is two nations that have a total different outlook on the world, different beliefs, everything like that. They might both live on the same continent, but they couldn't be more different. They couldn't be more different, man. That's all I got to say. And I just hope we have a cracking game. I want to see excitement. I want to see checks. I want to see good goals. I just want to see it all, baby. So getting ready there. I should have started already, but the ref is about to put the puck in. Don't kill me on my clockwork here. Here we go. Okay, and we're off and running. Here we go. So USA with the first puck. Oh, Canadians. Oh, I thought the Canadian goal was going to get off and running there. I'm going to try to give you the lineups of both teams all the time, as much as I can. There you go. Let's go, Canada. A few Canadians in the stadium as well. I mean, look, I can tell you now, there's going to be a hell of a lot of athletes from both nations being in this one. I mean, this is the game everybody wants to watch, man. This is the one. I mean, we knew this was going to be the final beforehand, even though the Canadians almost got beat by my Swiss. Huh? We almost did it there, baby. But we took the bronze medal. We're happy. You know, we'll let the Canadians and the US fight it out for gold here. Good puck work here from the US. US in the Canadian zone, shot on target. Good save there from the Canadian goalkeeper. I just think the US girls are up for this one a little bit more. What we saw in the preliminary round, 5-0. I mean, when was the last time Canada got beaten 5-0? Have they ever been beaten 5-0? On the ice now, it's Vast and Larquea, Jocelyn. That's the defense. Fuller, Pauline, and Watts. Those are the attackers for the Canadians. I guess you try to give that number one shift a big one. Oh, Canadians lose a puck in their own zone here. In their fast-paced, no breakage in play so far. And as I say that, we get the first icing call against the Canadians. Got to check out all the girls' names. That is Lee Stecklein, defensive player for the Americans on the second line for them. Crowd is packed. I do see a lot of Canadian flags. I would say it's about 60-40 US support compared to the Canadian support. And we're off and running again. Who do you guys see? Who's going to score first here? If the Canadians can score first, I can say that'll really put the emphasis on the Americans, because the Americans have not been challenged in this tournament at all so far. They've never gone behind, never been challenged. The best skating team out there by far. There's a penalty coming up here now. That was offside. Lucky. Stacey got lucky. If that wasn't called offside, it would have been a penalty against the USA, against Canada. Still can't get over us Swiss winning that bronze medal. That was fantastic. Oh, let me see. We've got a few in there. We've got a few people in the chat. So let me have a look here. Peter's in there. Lisa McLean. Let's go, Canada. Canada, eh? There you go. Brian Hazardvik from Durban. There you got Brian Burlach in there. Look, like I said, I got no horse in the race. I don't want to. I'm Switzerland today. We won the bronze, and I'm going to be Switzerland for the final. I'm neutral, baby. I am neutral. I just want a good hockey game. I don't care who wins. Canadians definitely the underdogs, and normally I would go with the underdogs, but Canadians are in, yeah. Come on, slap. Oh, good save there from the US goaltender. I got to remember her name. That is Franklin. I got to remember the names. Franklin and Desbiens. of Canada, the goalkeepers. Very fast game so far. There you go. Good hockey, fast game. Not a lot of breaks. US in the... Oh, lucky there that for the Canadians. US had a little bit of a... the moment I would say the US doing a little bit better than the Canadians, but hey, that can all change. It's a long game. Ooh, they dump it in. And the Canadian goalkeeper saves it. So 16:22 to go in the first period. And all even at the moment. The best chance has actually fallen to the Canadians. It was number 95. That is Daryl Watts. Good stuff, yeah. Oh, they dump it in, the Canadians. It's going to be icing. Yep, icing from the Canadians. So it will be a bully in the US part of the field, in the Canadian part, or the Canadian zone. Ooh, that was not good dribbling there, and stick work from the Canadian. She lost it in front of her own goal. That could have gone horribly wrong. That was Renata Fast. Oh, the Americans are in there. I've got somebody in the slot in front of the Canadian goals, but the Canadians clear it. But straight back in. Another shot on goal here. And another break in play. The Canadian goalkeeper is going to have to be top-notch today. Top-notch. If the Canadians want to win, Canadian goalie has to be top-notch. Otherwise, yeah. I think the Americans have got a little bit too much on offense, so it's all up to the Canadian goalkeeper. Can the Canadians nick 1 or 2 goals? Definitely. But I saw it against the Swiss. The Canadians are not that, how do you say? They're not the Canada of years gone by. This is maybe one of the weaker Canadian teams in the last decade. It's a young team, but look, and the US girls are definitely one of the best US teams they've had in a decade. They've got a lot of good players out there from the US. I'll give you some information. I mean, look. Who is that? Who scored a lot for the US? I mean, you got Alexi Carpenter. She's played 6 games, scored 3 goals. I can give you the stats on all the players all the time. That's not a problem. Just let me know who you would like me to tell you about. It looks like the Canadians just hit the post there. Well, it sounded like that at least. But here we go. US on the attack here. In the zone of the Canadians. They've kind of put up a 5-on-5 power play here. Good puck movement from the US girls. Behind the goal. Oh, trying to get it up front there. Saved by the Canadian goalkeeper. I'll tell you what the shot count is any second now. Should be on my screen. Good shot from the Canadians there. There we go. So, Canadians again dumping the puck into the US zone. Good work here from the Canadians on the board. They're going to need it to be physical here. Oh, in with a shot. The better chance they've fallen to the Canadians. The Americans definitely have more of the puck, but the Canadians are more direct when they got, the US on the break there. One-on-one with the goalkeeper. I think that was Joy Dunn. So we've got 14:25 gone already, left in this period. Was that Edwards? It was Edwards, the number 10. Lila Edwards on her own. Bang! Another good shot there. And from number 37 from the US, that is Abby Murphy. Too many players on the ice. Oh, a penalty against the USA. Too many players on the ice. If you're Canada, this is exactly what the doctor ordered. So, big chance here for the Canadians on the power play. Too many players on the ice. Here we go. So the Canadians are going to try to set up their power play. They're not quite in the box formation yet. Americans, USA gets to clear it, so the Canadians have to build up again. Let's see who's on their power play. It is Renata Fast. It's Jocelyn Lacroix out there. It is Sarah Fillier. Who else is out there for them? Number 24 for the Canadians. That is Natalie Spooner. The Canadians just can't get the penalty, the power play set. Now they have it. Now they got it. Good shot, Jim. Movement from the Canadians. Take your time. Take your time. That's not the shot you guys should be taking. That's number 15. But now the Canadians are nicely in the box. You've got to get somebody in the slot, girls. There you go. That's the Canadians lose the puck and they get out. This power play is almost over. 40 seconds left. Good shot there. And the US will clear this easy again. So, Canadians making some changes here. Claire Thompson on the ice now for Canada here in the power play. Sophie Jacques as well. Canadians just haven't been able to really set that power play up properly. And we've got 16 seconds left on the power play. Now they got it. Oh, I thought that was almost in. That was better from the Canadians. And they lose the puck, and it's 7 seconds left on the power play. The USA will be at full strength. USA are back to full strength. 12:22 to go in the period. That was not the greatest power play in the world from the Canadians. They had one good shot, but in 2 minutes, one shot on power play, it's not what you're looking for. So that was a penalty not taken there. A power play not used by the Canadians. That is something they cannot afford in this game. Yeah, listen here, Lisa McLean. The Canadians have got to take their power play chances. If they do not take their power play chances, I can't see them winning. And I'm not trying to be funny here. The US are better. They showed in the preliminary round beating the Canadians 5-0. If the Canadians want to win this game, they've got to be more clinical. They're going to have less chances than the US. And they're going to have to be more clinical. Their goalkeeper's going to have to play out of her skin. And if they get power play chances, they're going to have to take them. You cannot, because I tell you now, if it's the other way around, the US girls are taking their power play chances. But 12:08 to go here. It was actually a good shot there from the Canadians. Unlucky. US goalkeeper doing really well. She didn't actually know where the puck was. So what are the refs are talking to the US? Is another penalty coming here? No. Keller just discussing with the ref. Got to be careful of too many women on the ice. The TV companies get into problems here because they said too many men on the ice. You got to be careful these days. It's women's hockey. It's too many women on the ice. Good so far. Don't forget, in 25 minutes on this channel, Premier League darts with Vern. Here we go. And we're up and running again. So the Canadians here just got to take their chances. Look, personally, I want a great game of hockey. So I actually want the Canadians to score first. Because if the Americans get 1 or 2 up, I can't see them losing this game. And I want it to be tight until that third quarter. Maybe even an overtime. That would be nice. There you go. Good stuff so far. No, it's been a good game so far. High tempo. Got some shots on target there. The better goal shots at the moment have come from the Canadians. I think a little bit more of the ice time. Vic, when will Russia be able to compete again in the Olympics? Well, I just heard today that the Russian athletes are allowed to compete at the winter, the Paralympics. Look, I'm not a fan of this. Not letting a country compete in sports. I thought sports are supposed to be non-political. I mean, if it is that way, there should be a lot of countries that shouldn't be at these Olympics. Let's be honest. There's a lot of countries that attack other countries. Not mentioning any names. Okay? So, as they say, who throw the first stone, huh? Can't throw stones when you're sitting in a glass house, huh? So that's just my opinion at the moment. I'm not, like I said. Yeah, yeah. Look, we'll see. We will see here. Canadians have definitely got a shot here. It's not like they're without a. So what is the ref calling all the time? This ref. A lot of Canadians out there. Oh, I can see some. Is that the Canadian speed skater there watching as well? What's his name? Dubois? This is big, man. This is in Canada. Hockey is the biggest thing there is. It's like American football to the USA. The biggest sport in Canada is hockey, and I think the second biggest sport in Canada is probably flipping curling already. Yeah, I got to give it to the Canadians. The US girls have had nothing going for them so far. Nothing. One breakaway shot that they took, but otherwise, nah. Canadians been better so far. I can also tell you the shot count. Let me put that out there. Put it out there. Both teams have had 4 shots on target so far. So there you go. Oh, that's the score. Sorry. No. It's not 4-4. I wish it was 4-4. Shots. Those are the shots. There you go. Canada getting themselves stuck here in the US zone. Canada definitely the better team at the moment. Got to give it to the Canadians. Good defense again. Well intercepted by the Canadian girls. I think the US is a little bit shocked on how the Canadians have come out here. Played good puck movement. Oh, what a pity there from Canada. She dumps it into the US zone. The US have got nothing going so far. Another good interception from the Canadians. The US game is very inconsistent and frustratingly, they have a lot of mistakes in their game. So looking good for Canada. I think a Canadian goal would do this game wonders, man. I just don't want like a 0-0 and then like a 1-0 at the end. I'd like to see a few goals. Good stick here from the Canadians. She dumps it into the zone. It's being chased down there by number 14, Renata Fast. Now the USA on the break here. And again, Canadians checking back or tracking back really well. Well done. Here we got the Canadians on a break here. Definitely the Canadians on top so far. If I wouldn't know it, you think the Canadians are the favorites here. They are playing way better than the US. The US have not arrived in this game so far. Canadian girls are skating quicker, more aggression, better forechecking, better cross-checking. It's just Canadians are better in every aspect of the game. So we'll see. We'll see if we can keep this up if you Canada, yeah. They're investing a lot of energy in the first goal. They just got to get the goal now, because that is deflating. If you dominate the game here for the first 30 minutes, you've got all the play, you don't score, and if the US does score, you'll be, it'll just, good work along the boards here by the Canadians once again. In the neutral zone here, not a good pass. Canadians will wanted to make a line change, but they can't. Now they can. Dumped in. This is a unbelievable fast game. Canadians moving the puck really well. Here we go. Oh, just hit the outside of the netting there from the Canadians. Oh, the Canadians are playing beautiful hockey here. In the US zone again. Good work here once again by the Canadians. Good check by the American girl there. That is Laura Stacey doing good work here. There, forechecking. Well done. Canadians win the puck back. That is Turnbull. Oh, it's all Canada. It's all Canada. The USA are not here at the moment. The Canadians playing so much better than they did against the Swiss in the semi-finals. And we get a break here in play. Let me just check my... I mean, the crowd is applauding. Definitely Canadians all over the Americans at the moment. Canada needs a... You are right. Canada needs a goal. Look, it doesn't help you being dominant and you don't score. You've got to... Canadians have got to score the goal now. They've got to score the goal now. Because they've put too much effort in it not to come away with a goal. We have one of those TV timeouts. Ooh. Still a long night ahead of me. They're just showing the Canadian chances again. Come on. You've got to score. Oh, the US goalkeeper's been top notch. It's basically been Team Canada against Franklin, let's be honest. She has basically single-handedly kept the US in this game so far. Got to hand it to Stacey's been really good for the Canadians. So has Watts, Piolin, Filler. Come on, Canada. I agree. At the moment, Canada would actually deserve to be ahead. Canada would deserve to be ahead. So, but hey, you've got to take your chances. You have got to take your chances. And the Canadians have not taken those chances, and they've had plenty. Tommy in the house, go USA. Ooh, ooh. It's been amazing so far. It has. It's truly been amazing so far. Here we go. Clock stops again. Olivia Tenuta. Yeah, look, it's been a good game of hockey. Really good. I mean, look, you knew it was going to be a good game of hockey because you've got the two best women's hockey teams in the world. But a goal would do this game good, and I think it would be better if it is a Canadian goal, to be honest, because I think you've got to just a little bit. The US have done nothing so far. Nothing. Yeah. Well, it's never 100% pure gold, I can tell you that. Gold medal, the gold and the bronze medal, I don't even think there's silver in the middle. I think all medals have some cheap metal in the middle and it just gets coated. It's dipped in gold, dipped in silver, dipped in bronze. That's it. Oh, the Americans are playing with fire here. The Canadians are all over them like a bad rash. The American girls look frustrated. You can hear some of them talking in what the hell's going on, you know? Janet, come on USA. What's your favorite NHL team? My favorite NHL team. Uh, as a kid, I always liked the Edmonton Oilers. Obviously, Wayne Gretzky, Yuri Curry, Mark Messier. That's my favorite Canadian hockey team. But I do like the Las Vegas Golden Knights because I was on holiday in Las Vegas when they had their first game ever, and bought some of the merchandise. And so in the US, it's the Golden Knights, and in Canada, it is the Edmonton Oilers. Just because of the history, and I do like Draisaitl, and I do like Connor McDavid now. But I mean, look, I've been watching hockey for so many years. I mean, I remember when you still had the Hartford Whalers. I mean, there's so many teams that have come and gone. What do we got in Canada right now? Got the Toronto Maple Leafs, the Montreal Canadiens, the Winnipeg Jets. You've got the Vancouver Canucks, the Edmonton Oilers, the Calgary Flames, the Ottawa Senators. Is that it? Seven Canadian hockey teams at the moment, if I'm right. Edmonton, Calgary, Montreal, Toronto, Vancouver, Ottawa. One more. Yeah, there's 7. Winnipeg, 7. Another power play, yeah. Now, can you do something? Is it? Oh, not yet. No. No power play right now. Why have I got a power play up there? Sorry. Now it is. Okay. I'm just got. So now it is. Okay. I'm a little bit behind you. Don't worry. Just checking that out. That's a tripping, man. That's a tripping. Oh, the US on a break, yeah. Good defense here from the Canadians. Oof. That would have been terrible. That would have been crazy if the US scored a shorthander there. Winnipeg Jets. Look, I remember when you used to have the Nordiques. Winnipeg Jets. I'm not really big on the Winnipeg Jets. I couldn't tell you. I couldn't even tell you where they are on the table at the moment. Good work here from the Canadians. Come on, from Canada. This is a better power play. And they lose the puck. As I say that, I'm jinxing them. I'm sorry. Look, I look Montreal Canadiens. I do like the young Slovakian kid that plays for the Canadians. I think he's sensational. I mean, Connor McDavid for the Edmonton Oilers, big player as well. I'd actually like to see a Canadian team in the Stanley Cup final. It's been a while, hasn't it? Who was the last Canadian team to win the Stanley Cup? That must be years ago now. I'm from Switzerland, my friend. I am from Switzerland. I am from the bronze medal winners. Oh, the Canadians cannot put the puck in the back of the net. This is unbelievable, man. The chances that they have had. That's the end of that one. Here we go. Canadians are all over them. I do not know what the US girls are doing. Now there's a chance for the USA to get a shot off here. So the Canadians got more shots off than the US. The US have only had 5 shots on target all game. Canadians, yeah, this could be good. So 2 minutes, 15 seconds to go. Canadians are doing the job here, my friends. I'm telling you now. They keep this up. If the Canadians can keep this up, they're going to win the game. They're going to win the game. Just checking some things here. I can actually move that over that I don't always get. "65% of you going with the Canadians winning." Ooh. I think we've got a few Canadians in the house tonight. The USA have not had one dominant period of this game where you can say, oh, they've dominated the play. It's all been the Canadians. This is a little bit better from the US. Good save there from the goalkeeper. And we've got 1 minute 35 to go in this quarter. In this period, sorry. And you've got to give it to the Canadians. The Canadians have come out to play. Their big problem is they couldn't score where they should have. Canadians could easily be up 2-0 here. But they haven't taken their opportunities. And they've had plenty. The US are struggling to move the puck around. Very passive from the US girls here. And the Canadians are mucho aggressive here today. Well played here once again by the Canadians. Getting the puck out of their own zone. Really good hockey here. That could be a penalty. Yeah, this is a penalty against the Canadians coming up. So the US have taken the goalie off the ice. So now it's 6 against 5. So 14 seconds left, and it's going to be a penalty against the Canadians this time. I fear for the Canadians here. Didn't I tell you? Didn't I tell you when those Americans get that power play, they're going to do something? Might not do it in this quarter because it's still only 14 seconds left. But I kind of have a funny feeling the US are going to take the lead here. So, 14 seconds to go on this. And the US are in the power play, but I guess it'll all be about the second period. And the US will have 1 minute and about 50 seconds of power play there. Oh, could have been 1-0 there. So we have the first period in the books. Ladies and gentlemen, there you go. Let's have a look. Just make sure that penalty stays the same. So it is 0-0 between the USA and Canada. I was hoping for a few more goals. But look, Canadians have played well. The US goalkeepers kept the US in the game. It's all been Canada so far. But the US girls will have a 1 minute and 50 seconds of power play coming in at the beginning of the second period. Guys, if you haven't got your snacks and your drinks and everything, go get them now. I'm going to hit the break button as well. I will be back in about 2-3 minutes. Also need to get something to drink. Yeah, there you go. Guys, back again. Thanks for letting me have that break. What a good first quarter of hockey you've had. The only thing we are missing are goals, my friend. Are goals. But I think they are coming. And listen, if you're Canadian, I would be worried. Listen here. Canada has had all the hockey has been from Canada in the first period. All the hockey's been from Canada. They've had the better chance. They've had 2 power plays. They haven't taken their opportunities. The US has basically done nothing in the first period. Canada outworked them, outskated them, out-hustled them, out-checked them, had more shots, everything. And now Canadians get a stupid penalty before the end of the first period. Now what is it? 1:46, the US still have a power play starting the second period. You know that the US coaches are now in that that's the perfect time to get a penalty, like about 10 seconds before the period. Because now you go into the changing rooms and you can game plan now. You have time to set it up, everything. You can tell the players, you know exactly what you're doing, telling you this is the most dangerous. The next 2 minutes are the most dangerous 2 minutes of this game for the Canadians. If the Canadian girls can keep it at 0-0, I think they'll do all right. If the US scores, I think that just deflates the Canadians because you have been on top for 20 minutes, had all the opportunities, you didn't score. If the Americans or the US girls come up with a goal now in the next 2 minutes, that's heartbreaking, man. That's heartbreaking. That's turning points in a game of hockey where you've got to say, damn. But we'll see. We will see. I mean, look. So far, the Canadian defense has been solid. Haven't had a lot to do. The Americans have not really challenged the Canadian. I got to switch that off. I'm just looking at the poll. Still 56 of you believe. Sean, Winter Olympics Games live. Okay, all right. So we got a bot in there. Ice hockey's crazy. Get some beer. Bite your tongue, lol. My friend and me. Look at this. It's crazy. Come on, South Africa. Sean Bauer, South Africa's not playing, man. No South Africa playing. In the group stages, the US thrashed Canada 5-1, guess. So they... Look. Hey, listen here. A group stage is a group stage, and a medal game is a medal game. Totally different pressure. You know, and look, what I've seen so far, the Canadians are the better team. I'm just saying the Canadians are the better team so far. So far, the Canadians have been the better team. And the US have to show something, but they've got the players to do it. Just check in this chat as well. There you go. And we will see. We will see. Look, it's not going to be a boring game of hockey. I can tell you that. Because whatever happens now, I'm just surprised that so many people have voted for Canada and not for the US. I mean, yes, you got to take that preliminary game 5-1. That was a non-competition, let's be honest. The US dominated that one. But it's tight here, and all these playoff games have been tight. I mean, look, Canada only beat Switzerland 2-1. Switzerland beat Sweden today in overtime 2-1. The games have been really, really tight. I mean, look, we've had 7 women's ice hockey Olympic finals. 6 of them. This is the 8th one. So out of the 8, including this one, 7, the final has always been USA Canada. One time Sweden made it to the final where they knocked the US off in the semifinals. But I think the rest of the world is catching up. We saw it at this tournament, and that's a good thing for hockey. It's nice when you have a good competitive hockey tournament where more than one team or more than 2 teams can win it. You see it on the men's side. I don't think it's a foregone conclusion that the USA and Canada will make the men's final. I wouldn't count out the Slovaks, and I definitely wouldn't count out the Finns. But we'll see. We will see. I think the Finns are the defending champions, you know. They did win it in Beijing 4 years ago. But Beijing is 4 years gone by. Time flies quickly, man. Time flies quickly. I wish Canada win men and women's gold. Well, if you're a Canadian, of course you do that, man. I don't really give a damn who wins the gold or the silver or the bronze. I just want good exciting, competitive hockey games. And that's what we're getting here tonight, and a fantastic women's final here so far. Yeah, I'm surprised. I thought it would be an easy game for the US now. Yeah, look, we try our best here. We try our best. Look, on my other feed at the same time now, Vern is on our other feed, Premier League of Darts. I know a lot of people like the Premier League. Let me tell you what's coming up this week on the channel. I'll quickly tell you what our next. There you go. What our next program points. Of course, at 11 o'clock tonight. That is in exactly 3 hours' time. It is the Olympic update show. We do that every evening at 11. Then, of course, at 1 o'clock in the morning, 5 hours' time. It's the Across the Pond. That's our big North American show. Then tomorrow morning is the sports show in the morning, and then I think we've got 2 rugby games tomorrow morning. Then we've got biathlon. We got so many things. Why am I not getting this right? Because I'm an idiot. There you go. So let's tell you. We'll have the Across the Pond at 1 in the morning. At 6:30, we're going to have the sports update show. At 7 o'clock, it's the Hurricanes against Moana Pacific in Super Rugby. Then after that, it's the Waratahs against the Drua. Then we have women's ski cross. That is so exciting. Then we have the men's biathlon, the mass start. We have women's speed skating at 4:30 in the afternoon. Then we have the DEFCON rugby show at 5. Then we have the men's short track, men's relay, the 5,000 meters. The women's short track, 1,500 meters. That's all coming up in the next in the next 24 hours. That's what's coming up on the channel. So plenty of stuff coming up on the channel. Be sure to join us for all of it. The lights are still off in the stadium, so they're just waiting for the players to come on. Who has impressed me the most at the moment? Obviously, the 2 goalkeepers. I got to give it to Franklin. She's been phenomenal. She's basically kept the US in it. Sarah Filler of Canada, good opportunity. Renata Fast and Jocelyn Lacroix, the 2 defensive ladies from the first. How do you say? From the first line. Who else? Claire Thompson, I've liked a lot. Yeah, the players. The ladies are getting ready to come back onto the ice. Emily Clark's been good. Laura Stacey for the Canadians on the American side. Joy Dunn, I like. Alex Carpenter, been playing well. Of course, as I mentioned, the goalkeeper there, Arian Franklin. Here we go. Both teams back on the ice. Are we going to get some goals in this second period here? It would be good. If you're the Canadians, I think you'd be a little bit disappointed because you haven't taken the lead. But then after the preliminary game where you lost 5-1, you must be thinking to yourself, hey, we're in this game. They haven't dominated us like they did in the early rounds. But the next minute and 50 seconds are going to be very tough for the Canadians because it is a power play here to the US. And Canadians got to be careful here. Now you need your goalkeeper to be top notch. There we go. I'm just going to go quickly over to Vern's feed, go see what he's doing. You got to check. Is he live already? I don't know. Maybe not. No. I'm only going live in 6 minutes' time. Good stuff there. Has he got a poll out there? There you go. So, in the penalty box, it is Ella Shelton of Canada that not what the doctor ordered for the US, for the Canadian girls now, power play, but we'll see. Here we go. Getting ready to start the second period. So, and we're off and running. Good work here from the Canadians. US got the puck. They want to get into that Canadian zone as quick as possible. Set up their box play here. The US efficiency on power play is actually quite terrible. 4 out of 20. So 20% they score on the power play, which is not a great power play record. So that's something that the Canadians can build on. Now they're in the box. First shot. Oh! Canada living dangerously here. A minute left on that power play. Canada on a break here. Are they going to give shorthand? Oh, that would be so great. The shorthander from Canada. Canada scores on a shorthander. I think it was Stacey. What a goal for Canada on the shorthander. Unfreaking believable. Fantastic shorthanded goal by the Canadians. And the Maple Leaf fans are going befucked. I'm telling you that now, baby. What a break there. What a terrible play by the US. I think it was Stacey. Who's that number 43? Kirsten O'Neill, I think. Stacey, yeah, it was Stacey. Beautiful pass to O'Neill. Beautiful backhander. What great play here from the Canadians. And this is not what the doctor ordered for the US. Good stuff here from the Canadians. A shorthander by the Canadians. Oh my freaking Lord. Didn't see this one coming. I definitely didn't see a shorthander coming. Let me just switch the, there you go. Canada scores, baby. Oof. US girls are rattled. They are rattled, but they are in the box here, but not good passing. Once again, the Canadians get the puck out the zone. Canada doing really well here. Oh, they're going to go for it. Oh, I thought that was going to get another steal and breakaway from the Canadians. This is a terrible power play by the Americans. And it's done. Power play is over for the US girls. Oh, what a goal there. What a goal there from the young Canadian Kirsten O'Neill. That is unbelievable. And Shelton in the penalty box, she enjoyed that. Guy, go away. Why do you people always come with these bots? These bots piss me off beyond all recognition, honestly. Here we go, Canada again. I'll leave it. It's crazy. It's like anybody's listening to you, bots. So the US coach definitely got a few things to talk about here. Good stuff. Got to give it to the Canadians there. That was fantastic. This has set this game up really nicely now. This has set this game up perfectly because the US girls are the better team normally. We've seen that in the prelims. Now they've got to do something. And the Canadians have got their tails up here and they will be so highly motivated here. And they've played, look, they've outplayed the Americans in the first quarter and a little bit. They've had the better chances. And to score a shorthander goal, that is a kick in the teeth. I can't say in the nuts because it's ladies. This is a kick in the teeth, man. Crazy. Canada did score, yeah. Just want to see why I'm not getting a chat out here. There we go. Well done here from the Canadians. I got to give it to them. Hats off to the girls there. Oh, and the crowd on both sides. I'm hearing USA, USA, and I'm hearing Canada, Canada. This is more than a hockey match, man. People got to understand. Oh, man, just go away with your bot stuff, man. Please. There you go. Poof. Yeah, well, a long way to go in this one, a long way to go. But a good start from the Canadians, exactly what the doctor ordered. Canadians are just playing better ice hockey. They're moving the puck. Look at that. Beautiful. The US girls look absolutely rattled, man. I guess all you Canadians out there are having a party right now. But it's a long way to go. It is a long way to go. Let's go, Canada. I can hear that in the background there from a lot of the fans. Also, the checks, the work on the boards from the Canadians is better. Again. Oh, unlucky. Canadians are quicker to every puck at the moment. They're putting out a power play here 5-on-5. I'm very impressed. I got to say, to all you Canadians out there, your team is impressing me. A lot more impressive than you were against my Swiss in the semifinals. I got to give you that. If you played like this against the Swiss in the semifinals, you would have thrashed us. Or maybe to save the energy for the final. I don't know. Maybe it was a clever move. The US can't even get out of their own third of the field unless it's an icing or something like that. Oh, what a save by the Canadian goalkeeper. What a save. The US goal was all on her own. I think that was Abby Murphy, all on her own. And if you look at the crowd, the Canadians are all smiling, and the US, they look as confident as they did before the game. Eh? And we all know US are never short on confidence. Oh, she shoots a puck straight into the top echelons of the crowd. The goalkeeper didn't even have to save that. Here we go. Oh, I'm going to have to go check out on Vern in a second. Just got to put this guy on a timeout again. There you go. Canada on a break here. 3-on-2. Oh, offside. I think I was offside from the Canadians. Whew. The head coach, John Wroblewski, or the Wroblewski, can't be happy with what the US girls have done so far. Nah. Got to say one thing, the Canadians have outshone the US. Definitely. Definitely. Let's have a look at Vern's feed quickly. Let's see what he's doing. Here we go. Can the US get something going here now? They got to play in the slot, which is always good in front of the Canadian goalkeeper. And again, the Canadians on the break here. Good work here. Good defense from the US girls now. Listen to Vern quickly. If the Canadians scored 2-0, I think, wow, that'd be massive, hey. The US have not put anything together, let's be honest. Canadians are quicker to every puck. Unlucky here. I also feel the spacing from the US is not that good. There's like always three, where there's good shot there. That was a better shot from the US. Good save from the Canadian goalkeeper. So Canada can build up from the back here. Good stick work here from the Canadians. Once again, winning the puck back. You'd actually think the Canadians are always in the power play. There's one more of them on the ice at the moment, the way they are just dominating the US. And again, they get the puck first. Murphy trying to do something for the US here. They're just dribbling too much. There's not enough passing from the US. So at that time of the game, I think I have to win the game. Yeah, there you go. That's better passing here from the US now. Oh, you got to score that. I don't know how the Canadian goalkeeper saved that. Unbelievable save there. They can't get the puck out at the moment. This is good pressure now from the US. This is most probably their best spell of the whole game. But the puck is out. Canadians and the Americans make a line change here. And again, they're on the break, the Canadians. I've got to say one thing. When the Canadians come in front of goal, they are just way more dangerous than the Americans. If it wasn't for Franklin, this game would be over by now. So we got one of those TV breaks again. Oh, that was the big save there from the Canadian goalkeeper there. What a save there from and Renee Desbiens. I think that's how you spell her name or pronounce her name. That was a big. I got to sit a bit comfortable. I've had backache for the last few days, guys. Just to let you know. Good stuff so far. Good stuff. So, well, if you're Canada, you are enjoying this game. If you're the US, you're a little bit worried. Your goals are not that good at the moment. They're just not. It's just not the same US team I saw in the preliminary rounds. The skating is not as quick, as sharp, and they're definitely not creating the chances that they did before. So, that TV timeout is done. I've cleaned the ice a little bit as well. What a save. That's a world-class save from the Canadian goalkeeper. World-class save from the Canadian goalkeeper. So, all Canadians in here again. Good stuff here by the US. I'm going to check this guy's channel, doing well there. So, bully here, Canadian, US get that. But the US, this is looking not too bad for the US at the moment. Playing a little bit better than at the beginning of the game. $11 minutes to go here in the second period. US yet to score. They haven't had they've had one great chance, but the Canadian goalkeeper saved that one. Unbelievable save. Yeah, they are in the zone now. US starting to Pressure's starting to build. You can see the US is starting to get better here. Canadians defending a little bit more here than at the beginning. But good defensive work once again for the Canadians. Puck comes out. That's Stacey. Her number I can remember now because she's number 7. Got to be careful. The Canadians like to break quickly here. Gosling also doing well for the Canadians. The girl from the fourth offensive line. Another save by the Canadian goalkeeper. Oh, the US in trouble here. Good Murphy. Good defense from Murphy for the Americans. And the time is just ticking and ticking. No icing there, so Canadians. Oh, that's a mistake. Lucky gets away with it. That could have been costly for the Canadian girls here. On the break once again. I thought they were. If she had. Canadians working good on the boards here, but the US pick it up in their own zone. Get it into the neutral zone, and they lose it, and the Canadians easy pick up here. Good pass from the Canadians. They dump it into the US zone. Good forward checking here. So this game is now at a frantic pace for both teams. Another good block by the Canadians. Always getting a body in between. That was a good shot there from Zumwinkel, or the Zumwinkel. But the Canadians have always got a body, a stick, a skate. And if they don't, they've got that goalkeeper of theirs that has been phenomenal. At the moment, the goalkeeper definitely gets the player of the game award here. 150%. A little bit disappointed with the Americans so far. Paul Terry in the house. What's up, Paul? Are you okay, Paul? Are you doing all right? Do you need me to come over and make you a nice cup of warm milk and a little bit of honey in it? Because after last night, you know, all I can say is the wolves were yowling last night. I feel for you, Paul. I feel for you. It's tough when your team's bottling it again. If you guys lose the North London derby, do not tune into the channel. I will be hammering you. So we're just waiting for this game to resume here. She must be one of the best goalkeepers in the world the way she's playing. Just want to see if Paul's replying to me here or if he's down in the dumps today. Ah, Paul's quiet. It happens when your team loses, you go quiet. Are you Arteta out now? Is he gone? Is he out? Just waiting for this TV timeout to finish. Canada still leading 1-0. And the goal was scored by Kirsten O'Neill from a beautiful pass from Laura Stacey. Short-handed goal. Breakaway. Beautiful pass from Stacey to O'Neill. And she, beautiful. Played around the goalkeeper, slotted it in with the backhand. Great stuff. There's been 3 penalties in the whole game. The US has been penalized twice for 2 minutes, the Canadians once. No one has taken advantage of the power play so far. The US power play was very tame. No, the US have been very tame so far in this game. It's like they haven't woken up yet. It's like they're not here yet. But here they go. Here they got a chance for the break here. Dumps it in behind the goal. Good work on the boards by the Canadians. Oh, my eyes. It's always dangerous in two Americans against 3 Canadians. That's dangerous. You don't want that. Stacey working hard here on the boards, trying to get the puck out for the Canadians. The Canadians can clear it again. This could be icing once again. Nope. Ref says play on. US on the break here. That was, let me give you that number, 22. That was Tessa Yaneke. Canadians, time is ticking away here, just ticking nicely, and Canadians are loving this. Look, Canadians would like a second as well. This game is far from over. US definitely got the players to do it, but at the moment they're not doing it. Don't forget on the other stream that it's live Premier League darts with Vern later this evening. It's the big Olympic update show with me. We do that every day, tell you all the medal winners, and I can tell you there were a lot of good medal winners today. US just not getting enough shots off on goal. Even though the count is 14-12, I can't hardly believe that. It's the quality of shot. Not every shot is equal. It's not like all men are equal. Some are bigger, some are smaller. So Americans in the zone of the Canadians. But there's nothing. Oh, I thought they scored. What a save by the goalkeeper once again. Once again, the Canadian goalkeeper. It is the USA at the moment against the Canadian goalkeeper. Unbelievable. Both goalkeepers have been very good. Here we go. Canada on a break. She dumps it into the the US zone. Good check on the boards there. Hi, Ronnie. They're cleaning the cameras as well. Canadian goalkeeper, definitely the MVP of this game, most valuable player. I think that hurt. Oh, the way she saved that. She saved that with her head. She headed that one away. Oh, my Lord. And Ambrose on the right spot at the right time. Otherwise, that would have been easy put in there for the Americans. Aaron Ambrose, what a save on the line, helping our goalkeeper out there. Ooh. The second quarter is almost in the books. American girls on the bench got a lot to talk about because it's not going the way they planned, I can tell you that. But they'll still be confident. We know the Americans do not lack in confidence. If there's anything they don't lack in is confidence. So 5:45 to go here in the second, and the Canadians still keeping the shutout. Yeah, bully in the neutral zone here. O'Neill. Good job from O'Neill. Wins the bully. Canadians dump it back in there. The goalkeeper. Another good save there from Franklin. Franklin from the US playing really well. Couldn't do a lot on that shorthander there. It was 2-on-1. She was totally outplayed. But she must be a little bit upset with the people in front of her because they're not keeping up to their half of the bargain. She's kept the Canadians to 1 goal. The Americans just can't score. So here we go. Bully in front of the US goalkeeper. O'Neill wins the bully again. Edwards clears for the US, but the Canadians straight back in. Franklin, good save, gets it back to Edwards. The passing is not crisp from the Americans. And the Canadian pressure, their forward checking is very good. Oh, nice little dribbling here from Edwards. 2 Canadians left in her dust. And then they ice it. That is a problem. The US passing is not crisp today, not crisp at all. I'm going to have to get myself a jacket in the second, after the second period. Frisking up. Tell you that it's cold outside. We've had a lot of snow, -degrees. And then this morning, our heating and our hot water was out in the whole block that I live in. So, yeah. So the heating hasn't... Oh, the Canadians almost scored the second goal. They should have scored the second goal. This is good from the Canadians here. It's not even power play, and it looks like it from the Canadians. Oh, we've got to be careful here. Chase is on. Nah, she gets it. Another icing from the US girls. I'm actually quite, look, like I said, I don't have any skin in the game here. I don't really care who wins this one. I just want a good hockey game. My Swiss won the bronze medal earlier this afternoon. That was all that counted for me. All I wanted out of this game was a fantastic hockey game, which we have received, but I'm a little bit disappointed in the US girls so far. I've got to say it like that. Another good shot by the Canadians and another good save by Franklin. Canadians with a little bit more pressure now. The Canadians, what I've noticed is at the end of every period so far, I noticed that even in the game, the preliminaries, when it comes to the last 4 or 5 minutes of each period, the Canadians seem to be the better team. Is that conditioning? I don't know. But it's just something that I've noticed. I've just noticed it. So bully in the Canadian half again. So, come on. Just checking out Vernier for a second. Okay, so what's up here? Oh, another shot by the US, another shot gone missing. .340 to go here in this one. And the Canadians on the break here. This is dangerous. Again, it's Stacey. Oh, this time her pass is not that accurate. She's been maybe the best outfield player so far. Oh, and again, the Canadians, good passing, good crisp movement. 3 minutes to go here. So, come on. I expect more from the US. Canadians again steal the puck. Another big chance from the Canadians. The biggest chance in the game have been from the Canadians. The US have had one great chance, and the goalkeeper said that was a good chance from Thompson there. The defense from the Canadians has been solid. Solid. 2:20 to go here in the period. If you're the US, you got to get nervous. Here we go. All kinds of checks and stuff going on here right now. Canadians doing good works on the board. There you go. US to get it. Shelton. That was the lady that was in the penalty when they scored at the shorthander. Maybe they need another shorthander, the Canadians. Maybe they play better when they're 4 on the ice instead of 5. Can you imagine? The only goal in the game has been a shorthander. Oh, another good shot there. That was Murphy again. She's been lively for the US girls. Canadians. Is that a penalty? No. Another good shot. The US starting to ratchet up the shots now, playing a little bit better. Again, Murphy. Across. There we go. You got to take that shot. Nah. US go for a line change here. This is better from the US. There's a lot more power in the game. And again, the Canadians clear it. No icing because it goes straight to the goalkeeper. 1:04 to go in this period. US starting to put the pressure on. Another good save from the Canadian goalkeeper. US keep the puck in the zone of the Canadians. Oh. And another save from the Canadian goalkeeper who has been nothing less than phenomenal so far. Oh, cute little baby there. Good thing. Clever parents got the earphones on the kid because it will be loud in that stadium. Good parenting there, keeping the kids' ears healthy. I like that. Canadians here. Oof. 20 seconds to go in this one. I haven't hit the clock yet. Let me just put it down there. Get the clock right here. 16 seconds to go in this period, and the US yet to score. Yet to score. I didn't think I was going to say that. I couldn't see the US not scoring for 40 minutes. Good result there for Fenerbahce and then for Forest. They're good stuff. Well. Canadians have surprised me so far, which is good. Oh, that could have been 2-0 for the Canadians. Oh, I don't know how they missed that one. But they're keeping the puck in there. Good stuff here. Canada's stick work is much better. They're just more, how do you say, they're more present. That's the end of the period. The Americans are just reacting. The Canadians are acting. They're active. The Americans are just, what do the Canadians do? We'll try to counter that. So third period about to start. We're going to have a little bit of a break here. Reset that nicely. I'm off on a break. I'm going to listen to Vern for a little bit. You guys also go get your snacks, your drinks, your whatever you need for the final quarter, because that final quarter is going to be something special, I think. But we'll see. There we go. Be back soon. There we go. So, guys, back again. We're just waiting for this quarter to, this period to start again. They're just showing all the good food that these people can eat there. Canadian fans, US fans, all together. I like that. You know that's not happening in football. You know that. You people do know that. So, Canadians, 20 minutes away from a gold medal, hanging on to a lead here. And yeah, it's gonna be bloody interesting to see what they can do here now. Can the Canadians goalkeeper have a shutout? Then they're going to win the goal because they are up 1-0. We'll see. We will see. Canadians back on the ice with all enthusiasm. Listen, if you're not members yet, become members. And there is a question on that members video. Go check it out. And I'm going to give you a little bit of a hint here. That's all I'm saying. That drink was my hint to everybody on the members section there. Don't forget, on Monday morning, our morning show is going to be special. Me and Vern doing it together. 2 years this channel's been up. Yeah. Crazy to think that what we've achieved in 2 years. I didn't ever expect us to be this far in 2 years. But thanks to all you guys out there, it's been fantastic. And yeah, let's have a look. Come on, one more quarter to go. I'm actually going to take those shots away because those shots are kind of misleading. I will switch it off. There you go. Don't need the shots. It's the third quarter. It is Canada 1. It is the USA 0. The US girls are going to come up with some answers now. Otherwise, I'm afraid that medal is slipping away. They got so many good players, the US. But listen here. For the US, the best player has been Franklin, the goalkeeper. Obviously, the Canadian goalkeeper has been sensational, but I think the best player for Canada has been Stacey, number 7. She's been phenomenal. Here we go. Bully starting the third quarter. Get the match time ready, Vic. This is going to be an epic third quarter. There we go. So the US have got to come up with some answers. And if you're Canada, just get that second goal, and I think you're on your way to the gold medal. Look, the Canadians have been better. They deserve to be in the lead, let's put it this way. And I've got no skin in the game, guys. I'm not against the Americans. I'm not against the Canadians or for either of the teams. I just call it the way I see it, and I see it that the Canadians have been the better team so far. The US coach there, he's got to come up with something because the US girls have not been good so far. And once again, to that competition we got going on our members section, check out that members video. I'll give you another tip. The winners drink it after they won the Indianapolis 500. That's all I got to say. And cows don't drink it, but they produce it. Calves drink it. Cows don't drink it. There we go. So, US now, the little bit of a power play going here, 5-on-5 power play actually. The Canadians just get it back again. Every time I try to be positive for the US girls, they let me down here. So Stacey there with icing. So now, only 1 minute in the book. Only another 19 minutes to go for the Canadians. They are doing phenomenally well, the Canadian. This would be, for me, look, not that, you wouldn't say Canada's an upset if they win the gold medal. But coming into this tournament, what I saw in the tournament, you would definitely have said the US were the favorites. If the US girls lose this one, I don't think they get over it so quickly. I honestly don't think they get over it so quickly. And again, we have a break in play here. Look, if you're Canada, go get that second goal. Put it out there. Make the difference. Put the US girls under more pressure. Good chance here for the US. And the Canadians. Oh, I thought she was going to give a penalty. Look, if you do not want, anybody doesn't want to give a power player away here. No one wants a penalty and give the other team a power play, because that could be a big difference in this game. Minutes are ticking away here. Good chance from the USA there. Canada take a line change here, freshen it up a little bit. And we have 2 minutes gone, 18 minutes left, plenty of time. But if you're the US, you got to start doing something. They got to spread the ice a little bit more. They're too narrow, the US. They're trying to get through the middle. You've got to spread it out a little bit. You've got to be a little bit more wider. Pull the Canadians to the side. Space the ice out. Good work from Shelton there from the Canadians on the boards. And again, the Canadians break 3-on-2 here. Oh, wow, the Canadians with a big chance. They don't get it. And the US go the other way. It's back and forth now. Maybe not what the Canadians want, the back and forth, but here we go. Good work here once again from the Canadians. I got to give it to the Canadians. They're playing fantastically well here. They're just working harder. I'm not saying it's a lack of effort from the Americans, but I'm just saying the Canadians are doing more. Much more. Crazy. I'm disappointed in the Americans here, icing. This is the gold medal game, man. And they haven't been up for it yet. Don't forget, in 2 hours' time, it'll be the daily Olympic update. Day 13 is in the books. There were 6 medals given, I think 5 or 6 medals today. Will be a shorter show than usual. I mean, we had that new sports at the Olympics, ski mountaineering. Can tell you there's some big surprises there. Tomorrow, whoa, what we've got tomorrow? We've got ski cross tomorrow. We've got biathlon tomorrow. The mass starts. We've got speed skating. We've got short track skating tomorrow. We've got 2 beautiful Super Rugby games tomorrow. I don't even know how we're going to get it all done by tomorrow. It's a good thing I'm off tomorrow. Come on, Canada. 77 votes in the book here and 48% for the USA, 52% for Canada. So tight, very tight. Good stuff. Go Canada, says Vern. Why is the puck black? I cannot follow it. It's always been black because it's made out of black rubber. I guess it's probably the best contrast to the white ice, the black puck. I guess that's what it is. I know that then in the end of the 80s, beginning of the 90s, they had this. They tried something on TV where they kind of like it was like orange. The puck was always black, but they had on the TV. They had like they lightened it up on the TV screen. That never kind of stuck well. AAJS 2317. It is a quick game. I know it's not easy to see the puck. Go watch it live, even more difficult. Oh, good move here from the US. So we've got 15 minutes and 24 seconds to go. US have got to do something here. Time is just not your friend. Oh, there you go. Canadians are just better to every puck, just quicker. The US now 2-0 must probably the end of the game. 2-0, because at the moment, I mean, if you can't score, they couldn't score now in 45 minutes. The US. Canadians moving the puck really well, getting it out of their own. Oh, beautiful pass. Unlucky there. She's going to chase it down. That could have been an easy penalty against the US there. Canadians dump the puck and go for a line change here. USA building up. Murphy, they got to do something here, the USA. Canadian goalkeeper is always with a stick, a pad, or a glove somewhere. Good stick. Oh, beautiful stick work from the Canadian lady. I wonder how many people are on the streets in Canada and how many are at home watching this. I hope as many of this is going to watch the men's final as are watching the women's final, because these women deserve it. This is hockey on the highest standard. I got to give it to you. Beautiful. Got another good stop there from the Canadian goalkeeper. US fans still feel like it's going to happen. Is Snoop Dogg in the house? Is he here? That's probably not in the house, Snoop Dogg. That's why they're not winning. I thought she was gonna flash there. All the kids, they're having a good time. Skamura, she hasn't played bad for the Americans. A lot of good play from the Americans. They're just not getting quality shots up. They had one decent shot where you thought that's a goal, and the Canadian goalkeeper came up with a sensational save there. You know, but so we're just waiting here. It's one of those TV timeouts again. If you're the Canadian coach, you're just saying more of the same, girls, more of the same. You're checking well. Your bodies are on the line all the time. You're skating good passing, good defense. Canadians are just better in every department of this game. And if you're the American coach, you've got a few issues here. They've got to up the tempo. That their game is not quick enough. The Canadians can always get there. If I'm the American coach, I'm not even going tactics anymore. I'm going, listen here, ladies, do you want this or don't you want this? That's the question. Because if you want this, you've got to up your game. You've got to skate quicker, be more aggressive, check the Canadians better. But that's not happening. That is not happening at the moment. And the time is not the friend of the Americans. Well, we got 13 minutes to go. Already 6 minutes have gone in this period. Somewhere the Americans are going to have to pick it up now. That's better. This is a lot better. But still, the Canadians are on them. Good. And they clear it out of their zone once against the Canadians. The Americans have to start their build up again. Good save once again. There you go. This is a little bit better from the Americans now. A little bit more aggression, a little bit more passion. But they're not clinical in their passing. Their passing is wayward sometimes. It's not crisp. It's always just behind, just in front. Makes it always difficult for the person receiving the puck to do something with it. And the time is just ticking and ticking and ticking. Down to around about 12 minutes and 40 seconds to go. Dumps it in, and this is going to be a good puck to chase for the Canadians, and she gets it, no icing. Canadians make the line change. Here they go. This is good. Oh, I thought the Canadians were going to score here. You know what? When the Canadians have their opportunities, are way more dangerous than the Americans. Canada just waiting. And that goes over the top of the rink. So we're under 12 minutes to go. Jacques, good shot there from her. Well blocked by the Americans. But the Canadians skating better, more aggression, quicker to everything at the moment. You just can't recognize the US team compared to the preliminary round. Did that game against Sweden take so much out of them? I just don't know. I mean, the Canadians had a tough game against the Swiss as well. That wasn't an easy one, only winning 2-1 there. Time is ticking and ticking. Down to almost 11 minutes left in this game. Oh, that was almost an opportunity for the US. The Americans, the pressure's on you from the Americans. Oh, we got our first little fight going here. Yeah. Ladies. That's not ladylike. Be nice. Be nice. Let me just quickly go have a look. I just want to see what Vern is doing on his one. Just always want to check what's going on. So, US back on the attack. Look, if you're the US, you're feeling better about yourself if you're a US fan because they're definitely putting the pressure on. Canadians making small little errors now. Not getting rid of the puck as quick as they were before. The US forechecking is fantastic at the moment. If you're Canada, Canada cannot afford to get a penalty against them here. The worst that could happen now is a power play. That was out. Let me just quickly put the time correctly. The medals you can see the medals are lying there. They're polishing them before they hand them over. Ice hockey, it's all engraved already. Now the question is, are they going to engrave Canada at the back or are they going to engrave USA, baby? The moment it's still Canada holding on. But the USA have definitely upped the game. So if you're a US supporter, it looks promising. If you're a Canadian supporter, just want your girls to hang on here. Do what you've done for the last 40, 50 minutes, which has been phenomenal. So that was Daryl Watts clearing the puck there. She's played well as well. Look, all the ladies from both teams have done a phenomenal job. I'm so impressed from the Canadians so far. The way they've defended. Going into the last 10 minutes of this game. Okay, that's my water bottle giving me a fright. Again, the Canadians get to the puck first here. US have got to come up with something now. Drops it back into the US zone there. United States got to build up from the back here. So we're under 10 minutes, ladies and gentlemen. The last 10 minutes of the women's ice hockey Olympic tournament has started. Good shot on goal there from the US, but again, the goalkeeper from Canada is up to the task. I've got to say, it's been a fair game. Only 3 penalties all game, and one of the penalties, oh man, that was fantastic. That was Stacey putting a body on the line, lying on the ice, taking the block. We've only had 3 penalties, and one of them has been for too many people on the ice. So it's been a very fair competition. 9:17 to go. That must have hurt. Yeah, that hurt Stacey. Check this out. Oh, she gets it right on her arm here. She lies on the ice and she takes it in the arm. That is commitment for you. That is commitment. 9:17 to go in this hockey. Here we go. Wonderful. So the USA on the attack here. Stacey's been on the ice a lot. She's been on the ice almost for 20 minutes out of the 50. So, and they'll need her because she's one of their top players. You can see that. For me, the MVP, obviously the goalkeeper will get it for the shutout, but I think she's been look at that forward checking from her again. She's just always on the ice. This girl has to have a lung like a horse. And I mean that in a good way. I'm not trying to be funny here. So Stacey going to the bench here. I think she's still hurt. You can see it. I mean, look, it's still plenty of time, but come around about 2.5 minutes, the Americans will yank their goalkeeper. I'm so impressed by the Canadians, really. If you're a Canadian hockey fan, congratulations so far. Let's not jinx it or anything like that. But it's looking very good. To be honest, I didn't give the Canadians a big chance of winning this game because I did see that preliminary game where they lost 5-1. Hey, don't forget this afternoon, my Swiss won the bronze medal. Only our second time in the history of the Olympic ice hockey that we medaled. We did that, I think, in 2010 or 2014, the last time we bronze medaled. So very proud of our girls beating the Swedes there in overtime. And now we're waiting to see who wins that gold medal. So here we go. It's one of those TV timeouts. 8:45 left. So here we go. What are the Americans going to come up with? Well, what are the US Americans going to come up with? Because the Canadians are also Americans. They also live on the American continent. But Canada against the United States. And it's still 1-0 for Canada on a short-handed goal. Beautiful breakaway from Stacey. Beautiful pass across to O'Neill. And she went around the goalkeeper, backhanded it into the goal. Fantastic goal, short-hander. Our only goal of the game was a short-hander. Can you believe that? Oh, I can hear the Canadian fans, Canada, 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 and the US fans replying with USA, USA. The time is running out for the US girls. They got to come up with something. Not a good pass again from the US girls. Canadians are happy to play this kind of hockey. Good checking again, and the Canadians get the puck out the zone once again. The US cannot keep the puck in the Canadian zone at the moment. To get a little bit of offensive ice hockey going here, Canada, that is Shelton, cleaning the puck away. Fast has been quick. Can tell you now, Stacey will be back on the ice very soon. They don't play a lot of minutes without her on the ice. Oh, good work there. Ooh, that's a big check from the US girl. I thought the ref might blow you for good stuff there. Good, hard work there. Canadians dump a puck in and she chases it really well. She gets there first, gets around the back of the... Good stuff there from her. So, 7:34 to go. And again, we have that was good for Maltese. So what are they? Is a penalty? No, Turnbull. No, I can't give a penalty for that. Definitely not. So exactly 7 minutes and 30 seconds to go before the end of this game. Canada lose the bully, USA win it. Now they've got to try to do something with it. They just look, I don't know, they just don't look like they're that confident at the moment. That's hard to say from an American team, lack of confidence. Here we go. What can the Americans do? Can they take us to overtime? Can they even get a goal back? Or the Canadians going to shut the US girls out here and win the gold medal? What a battle this has been. Good forechecking once again. There's that lady, Stacy. She's just freaking everywhere, man. This is better from the US there on the blue line. Again, the Canadians clear. Oh, that could have been a penalty, ref, against Stacy. And now it is a penalty. Oh, we have a penalty. Pooh! So it's going to be, oh, and she's still lying there. Is that Ambrose? That was not a good check. Right near the boards. There's a doctors on the ice. This is not good news. This is not what you want to see. I don't see any malice there from the American. I wouldn't say, I don't think it was nasty or anything. It's just unlucky. Let's have a look here. That should have been a penalty already there against Stacey. They didn't give that one. Oh, that's dangerous. No. Curl, that's dangerous. From behind, pushing it with head first into the... No, that's dangerous. That's terrible play from Curl. Well-deserved penalty. This could be more than a 2-minute penalty. The refs are looking at this. This could be a game discipline penalty. She could be off. This could be a 5-minute penalty. If it's a 5-minute penalty, it's over and done with. Ambrose going to the changing rooms. That doesn't look good. Let me have a look what the refs come up with. Only a 2-minute penalty. Ooh, the Americans get away with one here. They get away with one here. Look, she was far away from the boards. There's that certain distance that's just unlucky sometimes. If you're close, you can't get down. If you're too far away, you fall beforehand. So, the Canadians have the power play. Don't forget, the only goal in this game has been a shorthand. I don't want to jinx anything. I'm just saying. Jackson, USA. Yeah, they've got to do something. The only goal in the game has been a shorthander from the Canadians. So let's see if the Americans can... The Canadians, you're happy to run these 2 minutes off the clock. So here we go. Can the Canadians put up something in the power play? They dump the puck into the zone of the US. US clear it again. But this is just valuable time running away from the US there. Canadians with 1:17 left on the power play. So they get into the zone here. This is good. Oh, I think she hit the side netting or the post there. So the Canadians are in their box here. But the US is clear it out. Only 50 seconds to go on that, 55 seconds to go on that power play. US goalie saves it. Puck cuts out into the neutral zone again. The Canadians have to build up again. Here they go. So it's going to be a bully in front of the the US goalkeeper, Franklin. Under 5 minutes to go. It's actually, my time is 3 seconds off. It is 4:58 to go. So almost 5 minutes to go. That came off Franklin's mask. Well saved there. Power play for the Canadians. Still 35 seconds on the power play. No. You want to get me? You want me to go to Guantanamo Bay, Cuba here, man? I'll go to jail. Only YouTube can show it on. No one else can show the game. I am so sorry. Where are you at, man? Where are you based? Maybe I can help you out. Here we go. 19 seconds left on that power play. Canadians are nicely in the box here. Almost. Good shot from the Canadians. So 8 seconds on the power play. That power play is going to end with nothing. So 2 minutes gone off that power play. The last 4 minutes and 18 seconds of this hockey game. And the US have got to come up with some answers now because time is running out. And Canada on the attack here. Stacey once again. Oh, she's just working her behind off. Oh, another good shot from the Canadians. Ooh, is there a penalty coming here for the US? I thought that was a high stick from the Canadian. No, ref says play on. There's a lot of big checks coming in from the US girls now. It's becoming physical here. Very physical. Oh, Canadians on a break here. It's a frantic pace. It's a frantic pace of hockey. I'm telling you. Unbelievable the speed that these women are getting up. This is beautiful hockey here. The US have got to do something, and the Canadians are just hanging on here. That's a good one to Stacey. No, it isn't Stacey. It's 27. Sorry. Good job there. Oh, what a slap shot. What a save by Franklin. Franklin just barely keeping the US in it. 2:55 to go. And it's actually the Canadians making more pressure on the US than the other way around. Canadians are controlling the last. When are the US going to pull their goalkeeper? That's the question. So the US on the break here. Good defense from the Canadians. Ref calls it. Stacey once again. Listen here. You're going to get, if the Canadians win 1-0, you're going to give it to the goalkeeper. Deservedly so. But for me, the best player on the ice is Stacey of Canada, number 7. She's been phenomenal. She's been the best ice hockey player by a country mile today. So we've got another power break here. Woo, so we can get a little bit of water into us. Because at the moment, I'm telling you, baby, at the moment it is frantic. Oh, it came off the top of the mask of Franklin. Otherwise, she wouldn't have saved that. Check this out. Off the top of her. Oh, the other one hits her full in the mask. That's about the third shot. Oh, Franklin is being peppered. Canada v USA. Matty, don't go there, Matty. We don't do politics here, man. We don't do politics here. I don't say Zimbabwe is going to claim South Africa. There you go, Matty. USA. No, don't go there, boys. Don't go there. It's sports. That's why we love it, because there's no politics in it. The USA, been there many times. Beautiful country. Canada, been there a few times. Beautiful country. Beautiful people in both countries. Every country in the world's beautiful, and every country in the world's got their problems. Let's stick to that, and let's stick to hockey, man. Because we've got a phenomenal hockey game here. 2:21 to go. When are the US yanking their goalkeeper? I've yanked him already. Yep, the US have got empty net here. Oh, I can call out. What's that? There you go. US empty net. I can call that out. Oh, the US have scored. Oh, my Lord, the US have scored. Oh, with an empty netter, they scored. Knight scores for the US. Oh, my God, 140, wow, 2:04 to go. And the US have put it in there. Let me pause my clock quickly. Let's have a look. No one touches that puck. What did she touch it? Maybe. What a goal by the US. Oh, my Lord. Oh, my. What a comeback. And we're going to go into overtime here, guys. It's going to throw my whole planning for today over the... But it doesn't matter. Here we go. We've got a hockey game. We're going to go into overtime. Or we're going to go into penalty shooting. So the Canadians here, 140 to go. Let me... This reminds me of Switzerland against Finland in the men. So, 120 to go. Didn't see this coming at the end. And the crowd, you can hear USA, USA in the background. Let's go. Dylan, I'm telling you, baby, this is a crazy game. But this is what this game deserves. Overtime, it's deserving of overtime. It is deserving of overtime. You've got to give it to those American girls. They took the goalie out. They had an empty net. It was 6-on-5 and they scored. Had the Canadians got the puck, I think they, empty netter. Oh, the goalkeeper didn't have a chance there. Just too many people in front of the goalkeeper. So 59 seconds to go. Oh, the USA almost scores again. That was close. Canadians, I think, are just hanging on right now. The Americans, the pressure is on now. The US girls have got all the pressure on now. It's one-way traffic here. The Canadians will be glad to get into overtime, a little bit of a rest before they get into that last period. The US want to finish it off here. You can see that. They are definitely trying. Oh, holy moly and mackerel. The US are peppering that goal now. It looks like Canada like dead on their feet at the moment. Psychologically, there must have been such a blow to them to concede that goal at that time. Stacey blocks that shot. Otherwise, I think the US scores there. 57 seconds before the end of the game, the US equalizes. We've got 9 seconds to go. Just hang on now, Canada. Get yourselves to overtime. Regroup. Stacey shoots. Ladies and gentlemen, we are going into overtime. And it is not a 5-minute overtime. I think it's a 10-minute overtime. Can I change that? It is 20 minutes. It's a 20-minute overtime. I do not know. Okay. And I can only do 5-minute overtimes. Okay. Doesn't matter. What we'll do is we'll just put the third quarter back out there. Guys, it's not the third quarter. It is overtime. It is overtime. 1-1. What a game of hockey. What a game of hockey. Listen, if you're not a hockey fan, if you don't watch a lot of women's hockey, you're definitely a hockey fan after watching this game. Oh, man. Let me have a look with them. Let's go. Shoot, man. I'm stuck at work. Seen a pop-up on my YouTube, and I was like, okay, shit, it's a game. Don't worry, Dylan. I'll try to update you as much as I can, my friend. Where are you from, Dylan? Dylan the Villain, 937. Where you at, man? You at work. So maybe you're somewhere in the US or in Canada somewhere. Oh, okay, you could still be working late shift in Europe, I guess. What a freaking game of hockey we've had. The Canadians got a sign up there, we believe. Yeah, well, what was his name again? The singer, I Believe I Can Fly. Yeah. The US in extremis, they pulled the rabbit out the hat. They're still in this tournament. I actually didn't see that goal coming anymore. This one lady's praying already. But I like it. Canadians, Americans, all next to each other. Fantastic. So they're just showing some of the highlights. Unbelievable game of hockey. Unfreaking believable game of hockey. Two fantastic hockey nations. USA, Canada. I mean, it means so much to them. It's more than just hockey. I mean, it's pride. It's the neighbors, you know. It's the neighbors to your north and it's the neighbors to your south if you're the Canadians. It's philosophies. It's everything, man. It is everything. And I mean, in Canada, hockey is religion, man. It is religion. And you go to hockey before you go to church in Canada. Let's be honest. And anybody Canadian tell me that's not true? It is like Canada, hockey is the religion. But I must say, I'm enjoying this one. I'm still giving my lady or my woman of the game so far, still giving to Stacey of Canada. She's been freaking phenomenal. That's all I've got to say. Absolutely phenomenal. There she is. Laura Stacey, she's been on a different scale to everybody else tonight. But it is 1-1 and it's all to play for. It's a normal break as it would be between periods. Guys, do not be irritated by my thing saying third period. It is OT, but normally OT is 5 minutes, but of course it is a 20-minute OT here. Can you imagine they got to go another 20 minutes? Unbelievable. Canadians had 3 power plays to the US as 1. And funny enough, the Canadians scored on the US power play, a shorthander, which was scored by O'Neill, and then Knight equalized a minute before the end. I hope Ambrose comes back because it didn't look good when she went into the boards. Was not a good foul from Curl, but okay. We are just waiting. R. Kelly, there you go. Thanks a lot there. Yeah. Who do you think is going to win? Team that scores the next goal. I don't know. I would say at the moment you give it to the US. I think they're more on a hype. Think that conceding that late, a minute before the end, deflates the Canadians a little bit. It's all about how the Canadians can pick themselves up now after that. I mean, you're 57 seconds away from the gold medal and then you concede. That must hurt big time. It's like with my Swiss men yesterday against the Finns. Same bloody thing happened. But we got consolation happened today. We won the bronze medal. Don't forget, ladies and gentlemen, the Swiss did win the bronze medal against Sweden. Yes, the game is definitely how an Olympic final must be. Look, we have been spoiled in this game. This has been one of the better hockey games. At the preliminaries, the US won 5-1. A lot of people thought this could be a blowout. But the Canadians, I give the Canadians, I tip my hat if I had one. They came out, they made a game out of it, the Canadians. The Canadians turned up. The US, not so at the beginning. The US were actually very, very lackluster for 2 quarters, 2.5 quarters. I thought the last 10 minutes of the game where it was squeaky bum time, when the pressure was on, when they had to do something, they started to do something. I don't know if the Canadians still have the power in them. I guess they do. But it's going to be tough now. It's going to be very, very tough. Very tough. Yeah, old R. Kelly. There's the man. Maybe he's watching somewhere from prison. I don't know. All right, what am I looking at? What's that? Okay. Just want to reload that page quickly. Good food there at the stadium. So what do we have? 1, 2, 3, 4. We had 4 medals there, and we're waiting for that figure skating. Is that still going on, the figure skating? Okay. I can tell you guys, don't forget, in an hour and 20 minutes, it is our Olympic update show. Join me for that. We have that every evening. We give you all the medal winners and what's coming up tomorrow, the medal tables, the exciting stuff that happened today. I got to say that ski mountaineering today, I've never watched that before. That is phenomenal. If you've never watched it, I mean, how do I explain this? They're on their skis. They got like pig skin. I don't know what they got at the bottom of it. They run up the hill. Then they've got to take off their skis, put it on their back. Then they've got to run up all these stairs in the snow. Then they've got to take the skis back on. They've got to go up again. Then they've got to take then they take that stuff off the skis at the bottom that makes them climb. And then they do a downhill section. Unbelievable. All the changing you have to do. That was a fantastic stuff there, man. Then there was the men's team final in the Nordic combined. I can tell you now that old Oftebro won his third gold medal. My Swiss won another gold medal today. China won a gold medal. Spain won a winter gold medal. Switzerland won a bronze medal in the ice hockey, beating Sweden 2-1. Now we're waiting to see who wins this gold medal tonight between the USA and Canada going into overtime. Like I said, don't be irritated with my scoreboard saying third period. It is OT, but it's a 20-minute OT at the Olympics and not a normal 5 minutes overtime as we are used to. So, Carter Deck. Oh. Yeah, it is 3 against 3 in the overtime. It is 3 against 3 in the overtime. So that's going to be a lot of space out there. No politics. Who was talking politics, Damas? I didn't talk politics. Nah. It's going to be a lot of skating now. You're going to, each team will have the ones, the quickest and best skaters out there now to utilize the spacing on the ice. This could go quickly, but this could go 20 minutes and go all the way to penalty shooting. We'll see. We will see. I'm just looking forward to it. But this break's taking long. I can understand the ladies need a break. I mean, they've played 3/4 of hockey here, you know. But we have been spoiled today with hockey. 2 great hockey games. The Sweden-Switzerland game was fantastic. This game was fantastic. It's good to see that all the nations are starting to pick up. I want more nations to challenge the USA and Canada. I don't want, you know, I like the USA and Canada. I just don't want the final to be that all done. You know, we'll see. Don't forget, hey, tomorrow it is semi-final day in the men. It's Canada against Slovakia and Finland against the USA, if I've got it right. I know Canada and USA are not playing against each other. So we could have this Canada-USA final in the men as well, but we could easily have Slovakia-Finland in the final as well. There you go, Vern. On the darts, I must check that out afterwards. Doing well on the darts there. There was speed skating today as well, 500 meter men, won by the Chinese. Come on, bring the guys and girls, bring the girls back on the ice, man. Bring the girls back on the ice. Ice, baby. Because we want to really enjoy this. Thanks for everybody out there. Do hit the vote button. I'd like to see what you guys are voting for. But this is a phenomenal game of ice hockey. Phenomenal. Let me have a look. Oh, somebody's in here with some. Canada choked. Second-rate nation. Go you. No. What's this now? No. That's not nice. No name. No, that's not good. You know what? No name. We said no politics on this channel. I'm going to have to just remove you, my friend. At least remove your comments. Can't have that. Can't have that. No political stuff on the channel. Support your team. You can say Canada choked. I don't mind that. But don't bring MAGA and stuff like that. I can't have that. It's just not happening. I'm sorry. You can say anything else. You can say the Canadians suck. Their hockey's crap. It's all allowed. You can say the US, they choked and stuff like that. But don't bring in presidents and don't bring in anything like that. That's not what I like at all. I have nothing against you. You are welcome on my channel. I'm not blocking you. I'm just removing your chats. That's all. No problem. No problem at all. It's fine. It's fine. You are absolute welcome on our channel anytime. We have just said on our channel, we don't want to go political, because believe me, I've got some political views nobody wants to hear. That's fine, but you are welcome. No, that's fine. Trolling's fine. Banter is good. It's part of the sport. Listen here, I'm a Manchester United fan. That's all I've done the whole day is troll Arsenal fans. And my team must probably lose on Monday against Everton, and then I'll hear it. You know, I got trolled yesterday when my Swiss lost to the Finns in ice hockey after being 2-0 up with 6 minutes to go. I can't freaking believe it. That's all good, man. That's all part of sports. Banter is part of sports. I mean, I've been to the US a few times, basketball games. You go to a New York or a Philadelphia basketball game, you can't go with children. Those New Yorkers and those people from Philadelphia are fucking crazy, man. What they hurl abuse at the refs and at the other players. I mean, I play basketball on a very high level, but if I was listening to that kind of abuse, I'd be in the stands. I'd be going at the fans. I couldn't handle that, man. I live bet Canada. There you go. Oof, this game is stressing me out. Philly's not crazy. Philly's crazy. You've never been to an Eagles game or to a 76ers game. They're crazy, man. They hurl abuse. That is, if you got young children, you got to put earphones on them, man. And then you go to Madison Square Garden. I've been to Madison Square Garden when the Knicks play the Celtics or something like that. Oh my Lord. The stuff those New Yorkers come up with is ridiculous, man. It's freaking ridiculous. Somehow the West Coast people are not that bad, but East Coast people got an attitude, which I love. I love it when it comes to sports. There's nothing like trash talking, man. Trash talking is part of sports. Just got to keep it, how do you say it? On this channel, you can talk any team. You can be against the US, you can be against but we want no racism, no sexism, and no politics. Then everything's fine. You can say Canada, I don't know, Canada piss maple syrup. You can say that for like that. You can say that the US are all, I don't know, a bunch of hot dog eaters. That's all fine with me. Just keep the politics out of it and we're all good and happy, man. There we go. There we go. So come on, let's get this overtime underway. Listen here, guys. My clock says third period. It is overtime because in the Olympics, it's a 20-minute overtime. And if I have to go now to overtime and I hit the overtime button, it only gives me a 5-minute overtime. Do I think we're going to get more than 5 minutes? I do not know. Second overtime. I can't change. I can go down, but I can't go up on OT. Okay. But we'll see. We'll see. A lot of the fans still trying to get it. How can the fans now, or maybe they recorded this early, but how can anybody leave their seat now to get a beer or a burger or a slice of pizza or a slice of focaccia there in Italy? If you leave your seat now, you're an idiot because the girls are coming back on the ice. You cannot leave your seat now, ladies and gentlemen. Is it the first goal wins? Yes. The first goal wins. If there's no goal after, I think it's 20 minutes. I'll tell you right now when they put the official clock out. If there's no goal, it is a penalty shootout. Which kind of I would like, wouldn't I? It would be bloody exciting. So the Canadians are coming on the ice as well. Ooh. So if you're an American, I wish you all the best of luck. Go USA. And if you're a Canadian, I wish you all the best of luck. Canada all the way. There you go. because obviously I am Swiss, so I'm like Mr. Neutral. I'm like the UN, man. I'm just, no, the UN's not neutral. I'm Switzerland, man. I'm just neutral, man. So, night scoring for the USA, 57 seconds before the end after O'Neill scored on a shorthander. So, it's 3 against 3. So, I don't see a lot of defensive players on the ice now. I think you go with your 3 offensive lines or your quickest skaters. So who's the US going to... So Pauline, of course Stacey's on the ice for Canada. Pauline, Stacey on the ice for Canada. I think it's O'Neill. For the US it is... No, it's Fast. Fast by name, fast by game, baby. Got to be like it. It's got to be like it. 5 minutes over. I'm not sure at the moment. Somebody said 20, some said 5. Normally, it's the Swiss had a 10-minute overtime today, but we'll just go 2 overtime. It doesn't matter as long as the clock. It doesn't really. We don't really need a clock anymore because you score, it's done. It doesn't really matter. The clock is irrelevant. The clock is only relevant. Let me see. I'll tell you now how long that overtime is. Oh, okay, guys and girls. Listen to this. There is no shootout. The Olympic final, you play until somebody scores. We could have 10 overtimes today. Woo! So it is a 20-minute overtime. It is the 4th period, or the first OT, whatever you want to call it. There is no penalty shootout in the women's gold medal match or in the men's gold medal match. It's all of who scores wins, and if no one scores, they'll play until tomorrow. Oh, what the hell, Stacey doing? The USA 3-on-3 here on the attack. The Canadians get it out of their zone. So we could be in for a long night, or we could be in for a very quick one here. In this overtime, 3-on-3, the most important thing is to hold the puck. Again, the Canadians cannot hold on to the puck. The US definitely skating better here. Let's go, USA. And ooh, Canadians on a break here. Oh, come on, you got to do better than that. And now the Canadians back on the break. And the US, So, Canadians with a line change here. This takes a lot out of the players 3-on-3, I can tell you that. Because you're motoring it. Oh. Edwards with the puck here. She gets free. It's Edwards trying to go on her own. Oh, good move by the Canadians. She gets it. That was offside by the Canadians. 2 minutes in the books. This is going to be frantic, nerve-wracking. I can tell you that this is nerve-wracking beyond anything I've seen. Oh, she had the opportunity there. Good checking by the US girl. Murphy did really well to get back because she was on her own towards the goalkeeper. This is amazing here. This is an amazing game. So the USA with the puck here, 3-on-3. It's all about keeping control of the puck here. Let the other team work. Back to the slot. She's good. Oh, the good save by the goalkeeper from Canada here. Good stuff. This is good. Now the Canadians on the attack. Back and forth. Good pass. Oh, she comes to a good shot. Slap shot there. Just wide of the goal. Oh, are the US going to be on 2-on-1 break here? Stacey gets back, takes care of it. Canadians get the ball the puck into the neutral zone. But the back, straight back with the Americans. Good shot, good save. She's been phenomenal. Both goalkeepers have been phenomenal. Let's not screw around here. Both goalkeepers have been out of this world. Top-notch goalkeeping from both of them. Just trying to. I'm so impressed by this women's hockey. And if you're not impressed, I don't know what's wrong with you. I do not know what's wrong with you people if you're not impressed. Honestly. So, Canadian on the break here. It's 2-on-1 here. Oh, she saves. Oh, I thought she scored. But she saves it. Franklin saves it. Why are you not watching? No, there was no goal there. No. Unless you did so far ahead of me, I didn't see a goal here. Okay, so you're ahead of me. All right. Okay, I got to wait a little bit. No, that's not right. No, you're lying, man. There's no goal there. Definitely not. Oh, it is. It is. Gold medal for the USA. Unbelievable. Unbelievable. I was about a second or two off there. There you go. Sorry, no, not Canada. USA win the gold. Gold to the USA. Congratulations. What can I say? Oh, well done to the US ladies. Condolences to the Canadians. Crazy. Well done to the US ladies. I feel for the Canadians, but hey, listen here. The Canadians are totally downbeaten. USA for the third time Olympic gold medalists. 5 have gone to Canada, and this is the third to the USA. So you're still the record winners, Canada. That's my condolence for you guys. What a pass. Keller, what a play by Keller. Backhand. What a game. What a game by the Canadians. What a game by the US. What a game of hockey. What an advertisement for women's hockey. I mean, if you haven't fallen in love with women's hockey, there's something seriously wrong with you people. That's all I've got to say. I don't care who won this one. Amazing final. Hats off to both teams. Both women's teams were amazing. Yes, the Canadians are downhearted right now, and they feel it. And the Americans are in seventh heaven right now. But what a game of hockey, guys. And girls. Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, whatever you want to go, dogs and cats. And it's been a sensational game of hockey. Oh, the American coach has got tears in his eyes. It means such a lot. I mean, the pressure. Look, they were the clear-cut favorites. The pressure was on them. I thought the Canadians were 57 seconds away from winning the gold medal. 57 seconds away from winning the gold medal. Canadian fans have got their hands in their heads. Canada, listen to me. Everybody in Canada, don't be sad. You people played sensational, man. You had a wonderful game. Be proud of what your girls have done in this tournament. You lost to a good US team. You played a fantastic hockey tournament. And don't forget, the World Championships come up soon, and you girls will be back. Canada will be back. Don't you worry, man. Unbelievable. I'm just so excited about what I just saw here the last 3 hours. Unbelievable. Amazing game of hockey. And you've got to hand it to both teams. It was just phenomenal hockey. Beautiful, phenomenal hockey. You know, lots of times, guys, it's normally guys, you know, we poo-poo women's sports. It's not, you can't compare men's hockey to women's hockey. That's what people do. That's wrong. Women's hockey is women's hockey. Men's hockey is men's hockey. And this was a fantastic and amazing sports event. What a game of hockey. The best advertisement for women's sports I've seen in a long time. Look, hats off to all the players out there from both teams, to all the coaches. Hats off to Sweden, to Switzerland, giving us a great tournament, a great bronze medal match. To all the other countries that took place. The ice hockey tournament was sensational this year with the women's. And looking forward to 4 years' time when it's held in the French Alps. I do really hope that we get the same hockey. I'm looking forward to that. But I've just got to hand it to them. And I know right now, who won? The USA won. It's that. Maybe you can't see me. Oh, Matty, there you go, being a sexist idiot. Matty, you are probably not married, right? Don't have a girlfriend. You've got something plastic at home. It's called the plastic doll. Because saying that, no woman's going to stay with you. How about you go get off your fat ass off the couch and go make your girlfriend or your wife a cup of coffee? You know? Matty. I need to teach Matty some things. These young men of today, they've got no idea. You've got to... Do you know what the word gentleman means, man? Okay, I didn't see that. I didn't see Jason. I didn't see that. Listen here. Don't be downhearted. If you're Canadian or whoever you were supporting today, both teams did a phenomenal job. Somebody had to win. If you're Canadian, obviously you're disappointed. If you're American, you're definitely happy. But the most important thing on this game today is that is the Olympics. And what we saw today was two fantastic hockey teams. I don't know, what is it, 25 players on each team. So 50 fantastic women out there playing an unbelievable sport, making the best advertisement ever for women's sports in my eyes. This has been phenomenal. I mean, team sports-wise, I mean, the Olympics on a whole, the women have been fantastic. So, yeah, I will watch that back. We'll see. I mean, it's done now. They're not going to call that back anymore. I can switch the time off. There we go. Just match time. Just reset there. Okay, just leave it there. 2-1 to the USA. They win the gold medal. Guys, I'm going to sign off because I'm going to get ready. No bitter Canadians. Listen here, man. There's no reason to be bitter for anybody because it was the best hockey I've seen ever. And Canada, you are still the most decorated hockey nation in the world on the women's side, winning 5 Olympic medals. This time it was the USA. Next time it might be Canada. Go, guys, go. Yeah, I can see USA. Hey, and you're supposed to be proud of your team. Well done. And maybe we get the exact same final for the men, which I will be doing as well. If it's USA against Canada, I'll definitely do the final. Doesn't matter who's in the final, I'm doing it. Should be great stuff. Guys, thank you for watching. Thank you for spending time with me. It has been phenomenal. And I'm going to sign off because in 1 hour, it's the update show on this channel, the Olympic Day 13 update. Join me for that if you'd like. And otherwise, tomorrow, lots more Olympics coming up tomorrow. We are going to have biathlon tomorrow. We are going to have women's ski cross, which is phenomenal. There's semi-finals hockey tomorrow, men's, there's speed skating, there's short tracks. It's all on the channel tomorrow. 2 rugby games. So hit the notification button and the like button. Become a member and join. And guys, one more time, congratulations to the USA on the gold. Congratulations to Canada on the silver. You played a fantastic game of hockey. Just a little bit of unlucky at the end there, and you'll be back. Guys, have a great one. Thanks for joining Vic and Vern Sports Chat. I'm Vic, and I wish you all a wonderful evening, afternoon, or morning, wherever you are on the planet.